Hey besties, and thank you so much for joining me in today's video, and welcome if you are new here. My name is Lindsay and I put out beauty content pretty often on this channel, and in today's video we are going to be talking about my top 5 favorite foundations at this moment. So if that sounds exciting, definitely keep watching. If you're interested in any of the makeup on my face before we continue, or if you're interested in my scent of the day, I will link that all down below. My scent of the day today is a weird one. I actually mixed the new Kayali fragrance, the Yum Pistachio Gelato 33, with the Ariana Grande Cloud, which sounds kind of odd. It kind of works, it kind of doesn't. Overall, it really just smells like Cloud. Cloud completely took over. At first it was like an okay mix, but then as the day went on, I still just only smell Cloud. So that says something to Cloud's longevity, but not really to the mixture, the concoction, if you will. So that is my scent of the day, besties. Just so you know, I'm not going to be putting these foundations in any order, but if you'd like to see a video like that on my channel, let me know down below. But the first foundation I have to share with you, I don't think a lot of you are going to be surprised, is the Dior Forever foundation. This one was actually reformulated, I think after like what, 15-16 years, and this one is supposed to have floral skincare in here. I will let you guys know right away, the only con with this foundation, it does have a very strong, distinct, and prominent floral scent in there, which I wish just wasn't. It does go away as you wear it for longer, but I just want to say initially when you do smell it, it's a lot to take in and it does throw me off. But you guys, this, I'm calling it, is my most reliable foundation. I wear this foundation when I want something that is going to stay all day. It's not going to budge. It's going to look as good when I put it on as it's going to look by the end of the day, and that's what I'm looking for a reliable foundation. And this just looks flawless on the skin. SPF is 15 in here, and it says it has 24-hour wear, which I haven't worn it for 24 hours, but I've worn it for a really long time, like a good minute, and I can tell you guys, it did last so beautifully. Anytime I have like an event that I'm going to, I'm wearing this. Any like dinner, I like to wear this too. In hot weather, I like to wear this because it's not gonna melt off or anything like that. And the best thing is you're getting that beautiful long wear without having a matte foundation that's gonna suck the life out of your skin. This one actually doesn't even have the most mattifying finish. It has like a matte, like a satin matte kind of finish. It's really beautiful, very natural on the skin, not as glowy as the next one coming up, but it does have like a slight glow from within that comes through, which makes it that satin matte finish, but still flawless and beautiful, and I love it so much. I do have a full wear test of this foundation and the next one we're going to talk about on my channel, so I'll link that down below for you as well, just so you guys can see how it truly does wear throughout the day, and my little transfer test I did with a white shirt if you're curious. But take my word for it, besties, this foundation is not going to budge. It does amazing again in hot weather, and if you're looking for a ride or die foundation that is going to go nowhere ever, this one is definitely gonna be the best bet. I've tried so many foundations, you guys. I think I have a video on my channel of like all my foundations, and this one for sure does last the longest on my skin. Next up is also a foundation from Dior. I don't know what to tell you. They just know what they're doing when it comes to complexion. I know this, you know this, I feel like everybody knows this. It's just known. It's the Forever Skin Glow. I love this foundation so flipping much, you guys. If you look at my description box on my videos, you will see how much I love this. It is, I mean, if I had to tell you how many times when I'm going through and writing all my products, I put skin glow, skin glow, skin glow, to the point where I'm like, I should probably switch it up, but you guys, I just can't help it. I love this one. Now, don't get me wrong, the matte one is amazing as well, and by the way, they both have nice medium to full coverages. I think I forgot to mention that, but you'll see it in the clips I include as well. But I just have to tell you, this is such a beautiful glowy foundation. It is so pretty. I love glowy products a little bit more than matte ones, and like I said, that's kind of why I do like my Dior matte, because even though it does have that nice satin matte finish, it is not by any means drying, or I should say like dull on the face at all. So I look for that in my foundations even when they're matte, and this one just brings the glow. It looks so youthful, radiant, healthy, and beautiful. Of course it is going to transfer more than the matte one, so for that reason, that's why I say I can't rank them. I like them for different reasons. Obviously, being that this one is going to look more healthy and glowy on the skin, I do feel like it does transfer a little bit more throughout the day and the wear is not as great, but it's not bad by any means. I love it so much. It has SPF 15 and also it has the floral skincare, so we are going to get that perfumey scent, which I'm not the biggest fan of. I think a lot of us aren't, but it doesn't linger, which is the positive. I just hate that they add it in the first place. It's kind of like when you go out to like TJ Maxx, or I should say like Ross is a little bit more affordable when you're trying to get clothes on a budget and you find the most cute clothes, but there's always this little thing that you don't like, and they could have just went without adding, like a little design addition they did that you just do not like. That's kind of how this feels for me, and it sucks, but I will say I love both of these foundations so much. I do feel like the skin looks a little bit more snatched when I use my matte, just because it does have that really pretty, almost like a blurring property to it, but I do love this one so much for that glow. I love both for different reasons, and that's why I said I just can't rank them. But beautiful foundation. It has to be my favorite glowy foundation for sure. I actually just remembered I am wearing the Skin Glow right now on my face, which I do think is kind of silly. I just reach for it out of the crowd every time, or at least really often these days. So that just shows you right there. Maybe this one is my favorite. I love it so much, but like I said, time and place. Matte is 0.5 neutral in shade, and my glowy is 0 neutral in shade. And the next foundation I feel like brings a lot to the table and also to my collection is from Haus Labs, and it is the Triclone Skin Tech Foundation. I like this foundation a lot. Love it. It has a very beautiful glowy finish. It's very luminous. I have heard people call it natural. I feel like the Skin Glow is natural. This one to me is a lot more luminous. Ooh, and glowy. Let me drink some water. Sorry, you guys. It does have a really beautiful lightweight consistency, which I love, love, love about it. It also does have a medium coverage. You could build it up to a full, but I'm gonna let you guys know in the clips you'll see of me applying it today. I did use 2 pumps, and I could still see visibly my freckles, so using 3 pumps, it's not probably gonna feel as lightweight as it does if you just let it be a medium coverage foundation. That's totally up to you, but I really love it. I think it is beautiful. I feel like, again, if you want something that's a little bit glowier, very hydrating, if you have dry skin, you will love this so much. If you have oily skin though, probably not so much, just being real. This next one is kind of funny to me because it's going to be in drugstore packaging. Can you guess what foundation this is? If you haven't already seen the video, like the little short on my channel. If you guessed the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation, you would be correct. I couldn't help myself, you guys. I like the foundation so much. I had to try and salvage as much as I possibly could into this little e.l.f. compact. I'm not blaming NARS for the packaging breaking because it was totally my fault while I was organizing my drawers. But I am blaming them for having bad packaging in general on that specific foundation. It was like seeping out the foundation from the pump in a weird way and getting all over the place, and I could just never travel with it, and I've heard a lot of people have the same exact experience. So NARS, for the price point, get it together. That is crazy to me. The product is so pretty, so please work on the packaging. Moving on though, the formula, I will go ahead because I feel so silly and put a little picture of the bottle on the screen just so we have it there. It's so lovely. I feel like when I first do apply it, it tends to look like it's gonna be a little bit more on the luminous, dewy side, but then when it does dry down, it has a more natural finish, which I do love. I think it's perfect for photography. If you're gonna get photos taken, this one looks stunning in pictures. I also think just in general, this one kind of ends up looking like a filter when I'm done with all of my makeup. It's such a stunning product. I will say, out of all the glowy foundations we're talking about today, it does feel the heaviest, which isn't a bad thing because all of these feel so lightweight on the skin. This one is a super thin foundation in consistency too, and it's packed with skincare ingredients similar to the House Labs, so you're getting that beautiful flawless finish while also loving your skin at the same time, which does make me feel a lot better when I'm using foundations. And the last foundation I have to share, besties, and then it's time to say bye, is the Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection foundation. This foundation, oh my goodness, if you hate foundation, the feel of foundation, you don't like anything heavy, all these foundations I'm talking about, like I said, are not going to feel too heavy on the skin, with the exception of maybe the NARS one, but this one feels so lightweight. It honestly feels like I'm putting a serum on when I wear it. And on their website, they do describe the finish, I believe, as more glowy. I do find this one to be a very nice natural finish. It does have a glow, but it's more of like a glow from within, and maybe a little more than that. This is beautiful. It does wear fabulously, as it should for the price point. The only issue that I have, and this is just a me thing, I bought it on a sale and they did not have the lighter shades available, so I thought, let me pick up light medium 9 and try to make that work for me with concealers or whatever. The issue is that then I lose that beautiful lightweight feeling when I'm slapping on freaking concealer. So I love the feel of this. There's nothing like this that I've tried. Close is like the tinted moisturizer from, I think it's Summer Fridays, but correct me if I'm wrong, the one with the white and black bottle. But anyway, this is such a beautiful product, and it does have more coverage than that tinted moisturizer. You can build it up to a medium. I don't see you really building it up to full, but you let me know. I cannot wait though until I'm a little bit more tan and I can wear it. It is so pretty. This one is so pretty, but it does hurt. It is pricey. That's why I haven't bought my right shade yet. But maybe if I get some of those like color adjuster drops, it'll work out for me. But yeah, if you are someone that does not like foundation, you've completely written it off, try this one because it feels very light on the skin, and it does, I would say, have more coverage than the traditional tinted moisturizer. And I'm also putting this in here because it was so hard for me to not include a single tinted moisturizer in this video, and I do feel like this is the next best thing, so I had to mention it. But yeah, besties, those were all of my favorite foundations. Do not forget to comment down below your favorite foundations, your top 5, or if you don't have that big of a collection, at least your top 2 or 3. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful, and I will see you in the next one, besties. Bye!